Hello everyone. Welcome to Unicell Gaming channel. Please share the videos and subscribe our channel for more informative videos. We included the website link at the description of the articles. Micromanagement gaming. Micromanagement in gaming is the handling of detailed gameplay elements by the player. It appears in a wide range of games and genres, including strategy video games, construction and management simulations, and pet-raising simulations. Micromanagement has been perceived in different ways by game designers and players for many years. Some perceive it as a useful addition to games that adds options and technique to the gameplay, something that is necessary if the game is to support top-level competitions. Some enjoy opportunities to use tactical skill in strategic games. Others regard it as an unwelcome distraction from higher levels of strategic thinking and dislike having to do a lot of detailed work. Some developers attempt to minimize micromanagement in a game's interface. For this reason, detailed management of units in combat aims to maximize damage given to enemy units and minimize damage to the player's units. For standard combat units, the most common techniques are grouping units into formations. For example, to keep lightly armored shooters behind and protected by more heavily armored melee units. Concentrating the fire of all ranged units on one target and then a second, etc. To destroy threats as fast as possible, withdrawing seriously damaged units from combat. If repairing, healing them is cheaper than replacing them. Dancing units that have taken some damage out of enemy weapons range and then back into combat once the enemy have locked on to another target. Using military tactics such as flanking and counterattacks. Exploiting non-transitive circle of death or rock paper scissors power relationships between units. Using cheap units to draw the enemy's fire away from more expensive units. Gameplay especially typical of games of the real-time tactics type. Micromanagement is even more necessary for units with special abilities that can only be used infrequently. Micromanagement, in this sense, is often abbreviated to micro, which can be used as a noun or a verb. Micromanagement can divert the player's attention from grand strategy by overloading the player with repetitive and mechanical work. Some commentators think that strategy is irrelevant in today's real-time strategy games. When you're playing against a 14-year-old who can click twice as fast as you. Games in which constant micromanagement is needed are often described as micromanagement hell. In turn-based games, the need for economic micromanagement is generally regarded as a defect in the design. And more recent TBS games have tried to minimize it. But hands-on tactical combat is a feature of many turn-based games. E.g. Master of Orion 2, Space Empires 3, Heroes of Might and Magic 3. And reviewers complained about the difficulty of controlling combat in Master of Orion 3. There is controversy between fans of different RTS games about whether micromanagement is a skill which involves making decisions quickly while under pressure, or a chore which degenerates into a clickfest where a player who is faster with the mouse usually beats a player who is better at grand strategy. As a result, RTS games vary widely from e.g. Total Annihilation, which eliminates most economic micromanagement and reduces tactical micromanagement, to StarCraft, in which both economic and tactical micromanagement are considered important skills. Software has been developed to analyze players' actions per minute, commonly known as APM. Other games aim for differing levels of micromanagement of different types. For instance, the Relic Entertainment title Dawn of War 2 minimizes economic micromanagement as much as possible, such that there is no base construction, all units are produced from a single source, and resources are accumulated automatically over time by controlling strategic battlefield locations. While on the other hand, the game emphasizes tactical micromanagement as its primary skill, with combat taking place principally between relatively small squads of highly effective and highly vulnerable units, with victory a function of the rapid deployment of special weapons and tactics in order to counter enemy maneuvers and inflict maximum damage quickly while avoiding sustaining damage. A Gamasutra article pointed out that micromanagement in Civilization 3 resulted in the game becoming a chore more than a game, explaining, "Computers can now animate more units than any player could reasonably want to control. And the number will continue to increase exponentially. Many role-playing video games and first-person shooters are developing more advanced hotkey layouts, allowing these genres to develop their own micromanagement skills." Thank you for watching the video. Please share and subscribe for more informative videos.